So just for fun, we're going to start something. We're going to make a line, okay? And I just want you guys to stand in the line. And I'm going to say, it's not if you are the happiest person or the worst person. I just want to figure out how you're feeling about the election yesterday, okay? Who here cares about the election yesterday? Did you care about it? You don't have to care about it. Okay, so if you think you're the person who cares the most about the election, stand here. And if you think you are the person who cares the least about the election in this room, stand over here. And then put yourself in the line where you think you stand compared to everybody else. Does that make sense? So if you really cared about the election yesterday, stand here. And if you didn't care at all about the election, because what have these people ever done for us? I understand that feeling. Then you stand over here, okay? So let's just stand in line. Let's just create a line. If you care very deeply compared to other people, stand over here.
Kobe.
Here, Kobe? Kobe cares the most right here? Do you care?
Yeah, I care.
That's good. I like it. What about over here? Who's all the way over there? You don't care at all. You're trying to climb over the desk, right?
You care less than you better get over there.
Okay, great. Now, hold on. What is happening here? We don't have enough space, but how do you feel?
Somewhat care, somewhat don't.
Somewhat care, somewhat don't. And you think that you care less than her?
Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah, you probably do. You don't really care?
No, I don't.
But you think you care more than this guy? Or he just happened to end up there? Yeah? Do you think you care the least?
Mm-hmm.
You think you care less than this guy? Because this guy really doesn't care. Look, he's sitting on the there. Really? Yeah? Okay. That's fine. Now let's do a different question, okay? Who here thinks that they have the most privilege in this room? What is privilege? Hold on, let's talk. Who can tell me what privilege is? What's privilege?
I said I don't even know.
You don't even know what privilege is?
Yeah.
Who here thinks they know what privilege means?
The right to have something?
The right to have something? Yeah? What else? Give me other answers what privilege means.
12th graders.
12th graders have privilege?
No, I'm saying.
Oh.
12th graders answer.
No? Nobody thinks about privilege in this room?
Does it mean like, you know, like it could never go wrong?
No, privilege means, you know how some people in life, they're born into a rich family and they're born white, right? So they have a little bit of privilege when they start the race, right? If life is a race, let's say, they are closer to the finish line than other people, right? So if you think you have a lot of privilege and you have it easy, I want you to stand over here. If you think you don't have a lot of privilege, you have the least privilege, stand over there in relation to the other people in this room.
Like that means you have like.
If you think you have it easy, you have it good.
If you have an advantage.
If you have an advantage, there you go. I like that. Over here?
It's hard.
So what are you guys doing over here? Hold on. What are you saying? Where do you feel?
I mean, I'm not super, like, life is hard. I don't know, I'm not, like, all the way privileged, but I'm also,
So you're in the middle. That's great. So you've placed yourself in the middle. What about you, young man? Why are you standing here in the middle?
Well, sometimes I do get privilege.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I can't. It's not in my jurisdiction or in my reach.
Okay. Okay. What about you? How do you feel?
I mean, life could be tough. I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah. What about you?
I'm over here because it's like hard in these streets nowadays.
Is it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you for being honest. Okay, now let's do this. I want you to stand here if you feel really confident about your writing. If you think that you are an awesome writer, I want you to stand right here. If you are the most insecure person about their writing, I want you to stand all the way over here. Let's go. Move. How do you guys feel? Hi, good to see you again.
And I was like, before.
Yeah, I have seen you before. Hey guys, come on, let's get in. Let's move around. Where do we think we go? You're over here?
Let's just say I'm in the middle.
Guys, let's spread out. Let's spread out. Who feels very confident about their writing?
go all the way to that side.
All the way over here.
That's the most common.
I'm in the middle.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you again. Who feels the least confident about their writing over here? Okay. How do you feel about your writing? So-so? What would you like to improve about your writing? You don't know? Okay. What about you? How do you feel about your writing?
Sometimes you get stuck, like to write about.
Yeah? I get stuck about my writing all the time, every single day. What about you, young lady? You feel just all right about it? It could be better. Okay? Now, let's do this, okay? Who here, let's mix it up a little bit. I want you to come and stand over here, just as an exercise. And I want you to make a perfect line. Let's not bunch up anymore. Who here cares really deeply about immigration? Okay? And who here it doesn't really concern them. It's not something they think about right here. Immigration. Immigration.
Half of my friends that I have is
That's great. So stand there. If you feel strongly about immigration, I want you to stand over there. So nobody doesn't care. In relation to this room, it doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means you think you care less than the other students in this room. You guys are all over on that side? That's awesome. That gives me goosebumps. But who here has written about immigration? You have? Great. That's awesome.
I don't remember.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Has nobody else written about immigration in this story? That's not a part of a story that you want to tell? You? What have you written about?
It's about my grandpa.
Okay.
I wrote like a whole, like, for National Novel Writing Month, I wrote a whole novel on him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You wrote a whole novel? That's amazing. Who else has written a whole novel? Not me.
But
Still, you wrote a whole novel. Okay, now, who here cares about people in prison? If you care the most, stand over here. If you don't think about it, it's not something you think about our prison system, come stand over here.
Wait, what are they in prison for?
Just people in prison. How do you feel about people being in prison? How do we feel about that? If you care a great deal, I want you to stand over here.
Well, no, I can't.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Saying like you're in jail for like doing drugs or something.
Okay, come here. Hold on. Guys, let's listen up.
Somebody's getting a phone call.
He has a good point. So explain why you don't know where to stand. Guys, let's listen to him, please.
I was just saying, like, what if you're in jail for like getting blamed for something or like doing drugs? That's not really. It's like, is that a crime?
Okay, so let's make it that. Who thinks that people should go to prison for selling a little bit of drugs? If you think they should, stand over here. If you don't think they should, stand over there.
Yeah, drugs are not good. Drugs not good for you.
Okay? What if I make the drug? Let's make the drug, because what drug did you think of when I said a little drugs like that?
About narcotics.
Wait, hold on. What did you think?
Narcotics.
Narcotics. What does that mean?
Everything.
Everything? What is your question? Hold on, guys. What is your question over
I
here?
have a question for the people on this side. So you think people should go to jail for selling drugs?
Yeah,
But
it's
if it wasn't against the law, would you still think that?
what?
If it wasn't against the law, would you still think that?
Against the law.
To sell
Yeah,
drugs, you
yeah.
still think it's bad?
Yeah, because drugs not good because like it's not good because you just like ruin your life and you might ruin someone's life and that's not he's not supposed to be depending on drugs. You should do something else with your time.
Okay.
Selling something else. Sell something else than something like it's gonna harm for your life.
But what if they can't get a job and they gotta feed their kids and they don't got a home?
Yeah, that's like.
That's true, but like drugs not good for them. Yeah.
Okay, hey guys, here's a rule, by the way. I don't do a lot of rules in this, but we can't get mad at somebody else for their opinion, okay? You can talk to them. No one's doing it yet, but I just want to get in front of it where you can't get mad at someone for their opinion, okay? Now, who here, stand over here if you think it's harder to be a woman than a man. If you think that's not true, If you think men have it harder than women, I want you to come stand over here.
Girls be doing the most work. I don't want to.
3 minutes left? Oh man.
It's okay.
You don't think women have it? Hold on, time out. This is a very stark contrast. You don't think women have it harder?
No, I don't think I have it harder. I think I don't feel pressed or anything.
Okay. Who here would like to say why they think women have it harder? I've heard from you, I'm sorry. Anybody else? You, ma'am.
I just think they go through a lot more. Like, they don't have as many rights. They get paid less. They have to go through things like birth and stuff.
They have to go through things like birth? My wife just went through birth 9 months ago. It's legit, guys. That is very, very difficult. Okay? Okay, guys, so I have 2 minutes left, which makes me so sad every time I come to Pops. It's so short. Okay, this is my challenge to all of you. Okay, we like barely started talking about this stuff. But do any of these issues make you want to write?
Hell yeah.
They do? Okay, so my challenge is if I can come back in like a month and you show me one of these issues and you write about it. It can be 1 line, it can be 10 lines, it can be a novel. Where's our novelist? Where did you disappear to? There you are, over there. But write about these things, because these are the things you care about, right? What's the last thing you wrote about?
A personal statement.
A personal statement. And was it something that you cared about?
Yeah.
Great. What about you? What was the last thing you wrote about?
So,
Great. And that's something you care about? Yeah. Good. I care about myself too. What was the last thing you wrote about?
Food.
What? Food? Is that something you care about? Did I take away your food while we walked in here? No? Okay, good. What was the last thing you wrote about?
Myself.
Yourself? Okay. So write about things you care about, right? That usually makes them pretty good.